Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Who is that in the video? We have Abdul here. Suddenly he appeared. Peace of Christ to all of you, and let us see, we have a good time with our great friend Ali Dawah. He's a very well entertaining person, and he is very knowledgeable. And we have no masjid. Hey, Ali Dawah, give them your advertising money. You know, the scam is really big, and I never saw people who lie as much the Muhammadans. If Ali Dawah is listening to me, be a man, you and Mimi Hijab, your boyfriend, and call me, or let me call you, potato. So this guy, he went in the internet, he saw a video saying exactly the same title of his video. So this guy, because he's a copy, he copy others. He said, you know what? Aha, I need to make a video like this. So he went and he make a video like it. You know, the video of Mimi Hijab, which we will see in the screen in a second. Give me a second. Here we go. Sorry, not Mimi Hijab, his girlfriend. This is Ali Dawah. As you see, it's just 1 day ago. Prophet prophecy of Arabia going green. Again. What? Again, just take a note. If you go down here, you will see this video made by other Muslim 3 days ago. You will see this video made by other Muslim August 15. You will see this video made by other Muslim 4 days ago. You will see, I mean, it's endless. All right. So the Muhammadan, they are just copy paste of each other. And actually, they gave us opportunity so we can have a good comedy. So let us see what Lulu, she said in her video. I'm not going to play his video, so he cannot, flag us for copyright. But I took a screenshot of the hadith he quote for us, which actually is going to prove to us that Muhammad is nothing but a fraud. Let me introduce to you Lulu Dawah. So this guy, he has his video saying, amazing, brothers, sisters, amazing. Don't forget to click at the link downstairs because this is a dating. If you are looking for your 4 match, please don't forget to click at the dating website. You can have 4 wives. I mean, those people, they have no shame. I mean, are you making a video about religion or about dating? But anyway, the Prophet said, and I'm just copying exactly what is in the screen of Lulu Dawah. And I changed the Muslim to say I'm lying. The video is there. The hadith in front of you. This is a screenshot as it is. This is not my typing. This is not my words. This is not my translation. This is your friend Lulu. And now you will go to him and you will say what you did, man. What you just did. So read carefully what he just said. Prophet said, the last hour will not come before. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Lulu Dawah, I think you are the priceless girl I ever met in my life. The smartest. So, according to your text, people will not care for money no more. Listen, everybody. What will happen? What Muhammad predicting? People will abandon. Wealth becomes so abundant. Nobody care for wealth. I mean, everybody is rich. Everybody is rich. What? No, I do not need money. No way, man. You don't know. All of us, and this is why he have a monetizing for his video and collecting donation. So this is now, it's happening. It's happening, brother, because look, it says here, and he is the one who highlighted this, not me. This is his highlight, this idiot. Worth, this is too thick, hold on. Fit with his skin. I mean, those people, they have no dignity. Their lies is beyond this stupidity. Let us make it thin, hold on. Line, okay, let's make line. We will make it something shiny. Let's make it yellow. So wealth become abundant and overflowing. Hey guys, I have my sink. The money is coming from everywhere. I don't know how to stop it. Somebody called the plumber. I went to the toilet seat. There's a lot of money, man. I don't know what to do. It's overflowing. There is money everywhere. And if you go right now, check in Saudi Arabia poverty, you will not believe it, that Saudi Arabia is one of the biggest problem is the poverty. Yes, it's a rich country by oil, but only few people, they control the oil, the royal family and their gang. And the rest are, sleeping homeless. So what the hadith saying, that those will happen in order. The last hour will not come before, number one, wealth become abundant. But all those Abdul collecting donation, wealth will become abundant, and different hadith says this is for the whole world, not only in one location, by the way. People will abound in wealth, and we know, like just yesterday, United Nations, they designated from the Christian pocket $9 billion assistance to Pakistan, and the Prince of Qatar, he paid nothing. So wealth will be abundant, and all of us, we knew that this is impossible. How he is saying that people will kill each other and then there was nobody care for money? I mean, are you stupid or what? And then he says, so much that a man takes zakat out of his property, but cannot find anyone to accept it. It's happening. The proof, please don't forget to make donation to Ali Dawah. The proof that the video by mistake played on my screen, the guy saying we have no masjid, donate for us. I mean, do you see how the Muslims, they are like, that's it, the money is all over the place. And then from him, and then the land of Arabia revert to meadows and rivers. So what happened? What happened? This idiot, there was some rain in Saudi Arabia, which is normal to happen to cause a flash flood. Suddenly this is rivers. Suddenly this is what the Muhammadan call rivers. It's a flash flood, you idiot. I mean, do you have a dignity? Let us show him some flash flood, which is an embarrassment to Islam. Rivers, huh? Let us see the rivers. By the river of Babylon, where we sat down. Yeah, let us see. Allahu Akbar. There is a river coming from the Kaaba. Allahu Akbar. Kabir. Look, brother, this is not even river. This is a beer coming from the Kaaba. This is called the flush of flooding, you idiot. It happens always in Saudi Arabia. And this is your Kaaba, which is proving that Islam is a fraud. Because if Allah is the one who chosen the location of the Kaaba, how in the world the Kaaba become in the middle of the Amazon River? Brothers and sisters, the Prophet of Allah, he said, that time will not come and people will abandon their wealth and they will become so rich. Brother, don't forget to make a donation for me, pleasure. Yes, the link is down there. So we abandon the wealth to the point if you want to pay zakat, nobody will take the zakat. You see a poor guy, you say, I want to give you money. He said to you, I'm more rich than you. What are you talking about? What I would do with the money? All of us, we are rich now. So brother and sister, don't forget to click a donation link there. And if you are looking for a date, brother, the date link is there too. If you recommend, if you tell them that you are sent by me, they will give you an extra discount and you will give me some money, brother. Okay? So the wealth will be abundant, and we have rivers now in Arabia. Yes, brother, rivers like crazy, and everything is going green. Actually, hold on, my wife, no, give me that, not the grape, give me the green shirt. You see, brother, all of us, we are going to go green. In heaven, we will wear a green clothes, and you will wear a green underwear, and the brother, Allah will give you a green t-shirt. So, brother, we are going green. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Christian Prince. First of all, the guy, he did not say that. Look, what the heck? He said that in the hadith. He said that the wealth will be abundant and Arabia will go green. Exactly. So what is the problem? Okay, I'll explain to you. First of all, Prophet of Allah said the wealth will be abundant. He did not say money. Like, what the heck? So what is wealth? I will explain to you. First of all, wealth is something you don't have. As an example, you have a friend, his name is Sam Shamoun. Okay, what he have to do with the topic? I will explain to you. I have a wealth of hair. He have zero wealth hair. Zakir Naik, what? We're talking about zakat. Do you Muslim pay zakat here? Is that a story from Harry Potter? Christian Prince, first of all, this is the kind of wealth the Prophet is talking about. So we are overwhelmed with hair. So how come you don't have a hair in your beard, man? Look at my beard and look your beard. So you are very poor. And my beard, subhanallah, is so thick and so strong. I shave it at night. It grow up in the morning. So you are very poor compared to me. Christian Prince, first of all, I'm using fertilizer. And by Allah will, it's going to grow fat. What the heck with this religion? So those guys, they are making a miraculous fatwa. The fact is the opposite. What's happening, that Saudi Arabia is facing a drought. Let us check it out. You know, I made a picture last week and today, right? Did you see that, right? Last week. Last week and today. Yeah. Let us show you. Last week, brother. Last week. And this is today. Yeah. All right. Let's open it. So this is Saudi Arabia. Let us put it in the screen, brother. According to the fraud of Ali Dawah, this is Saudi Arabia last week. Last week. Saudi Arabia today is totally different. We have rivers. Let me make it smaller. Saudi Arabia, I mean, the hadith you eat, it says rivers, not a flood sail, not a flood from the rain. Do you know what rivers mean? Rivers, not one river. And all scientists study saying that the biggest problem and disaster in Saudi Arabia is water. Not only that, just a few weeks ago, actually just before the new year, we have the king of Saudi Arabia. He was praying for rain. He was praying for what? For rain. Where is, hold on, let me show it to you. I want to show you the video. Praying for rain. Here we go. Look at this. This is just, look at the date. 1 month ago. 1 month ago, the Saudi doing the prayer is called Istisqa, which means, please Allah, we beg you, send us rain. We are dying. This is the king himself, and they have a prayer in Qatar, in Emirat, in Saudi Arabia. All Arabian countries, they are suffering from extreme huge drought. So if we are going green, why they are praying for rain? I mean, do you see how easy to get them busted? So we are going green and we have rivers of rain, and you Muslims by millions praying to Allah. Please, Allah, please, 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 we need water. Do you know that in Saudi Arabia it costs you an average of a year at least $2,000 just for water? For every household? Now for sure, if the number is bigger, will be the number will be different. An average at least $2,000, which means water and gas almost the same price. Actually, in certain time water was more expensive than, I don't know about now how it is. So when those people they lie, we can get them busted so easy. So they are still poor, and the majority of people are very poor, and they are suffering from lack of water. And this is why Saudi Arabia is building more than $500 billion, $500 billion spending just for water plants, so they can make water from the sea, so they can use it. So if we are going green and we have rivers, so what this is drama is about. And this is how we can get them busted so easy. I mean, do you see how easy we got your lies busted? Who in the world want to believe in Muslims anyway? Who after now can believe a Muslim anyway? Your prophet, I thought he want to say to me the prophecy about the women shaking their ass, you know, which is a very important prophecy. I like it, and I'm waiting for it, you know. No, maybe I think maybe he never heard of it. He's just so small, like Mimi Hijab. They are just internet scholars. Brothers and sisters, the prophet said, time will come and Muslim women will be shaking their ass. Excuse me, I did not say Muslim. I mean the Arab Muslim. Some Arab tribes will shake their ass, brother. Have you ever heard of a prophecy like this? Focus in the ass. Stay away from the rain and the water, you idiot. And as you see, this is your Kaaba, is a flooded, and this is very normal. The Kaaba always covered by poo-poo. If your God Allah is the one who chose the location of the Kaaba, he will not choose such a location. What kind of an engineer? He put your house in the middle of the poo-poo land, where all the sewage will come. As you know, in Mecca there is no sewage. There is something called bayyara, which means shithole. So when the rain come, and now we know in Saudi Arabia that rain is very rare, but they have a season for rain, and now it is a season. This is every year will happen. This is now the year, the time for the season time. In fact, in the news they are saying that the last 40 days there was no rain, and they were so worried because their rain anyway is so little. So no rain at all, that will be a bigger problem. So some rain happened. This guy and the fraud like him, they made videos saying, oh, the Saudi Arabia is going green. So now we have a river, it's called the Amazon River in Saudi Arabia. The hadith itself says rivers, not even one river, rivers. If we go in the hadith, Muhammad, he made tons of claim about the judgment day. Simply Muhammad, he said even that the Messiah is coming down very soon, and he told them, if you come when I am with you, you do this, and if you come after me, you do this. But he was speaking to the same people. By the one who is the hand in my soul, is my soul. Ibn Maryam, which means Isa, they call him Isa, Jesus, soon descending among you, and saying the same. And by the way, Jesus will kill the pig. Muhammad, his enemy is the pig. You know, if you want to know the size of a hero, ask him who is your enemy. Muhammad, his enemy is a lizard, is a pig, is a monkey, I mean, this is how small he is, you know, mice. Even the Muslim, they have a fatwa against Mickey Mouse. Muhammad, he made tons of prediction, and all of them, they are funny and stupid, and many of them we can expose in 2 seconds, and the one we will not expose because they don't need, I mean, they are obvious. Actually, Muhammad, he predicted that a child he was in front of him, he will not get old before the day of judgment happened. Do you see it? And the Muslim, they start adding some bracket to fix it. The judgment day, he looked at a child, he said, this child will not grow old before the hour, the last hour would come. the judgment day will come. So Muhammad is a certified false prophet. And the Muslim, they try to fix it. They say he would see you dying. This is not what it says, you coward. It says the hour. You see here in the bracket, they say he would see you dying. What do you do with you dying? What does that mean? He was talking about the hour, and the text is in front of you. He did not say your last hour. He said until your hour come. Your hour of what? Your hour of judgment day. And in the Arabic it says here, make it more clear. He says حتى تقوم الساعة, until the hour would come. There's no yours. Until the hour. Always in Islam, when you say as-sa'a, you are talking about the day of judgment. And Muhammad is the only prophet who predicted about women who will shake their asses, which is something really, I mean, this guy, he have a lot of prophecy about buttocks. So if you ask yourself, like, did Allah told him the word buttocks? Allah Messenger said, the hour will not establish till the buttocks of women of the tribe of Daws move while they're going around. What? Where is the tribe? I mean, you see, this is history. They are gone. There's nobody. This is stupid. There's nobody in Saudi Arabia is not yet a Muslim, and we cannot find who is this tribe. And what their buttocks have to do with the prophecy and the day of judgment? But you know, if you want to ask me, I think I like to see more of those prophecies in the future from Prophet Muhammad. You know, I mean, this will be very, really interesting. And I will take a break from coming here in YouTube, and just I will read those prophecy one after one. I mean, buttocks after buttocks. If you remember, Muhammad, he spoke about buttocks a lot. Actually, if you search in the books of hadith and reference, you will find how many times the word buttocks appear. As an example, the Quran says that Allah will insert in your buttocks a chain. Sexual torture. And he will extract the chain, which is so huge, like every ring of it is equal to all the iron in the world. And he will extract the chain from your the hole in your nose. What the heck? The chain will go in your buttocks and will come from your nose? So Muhammad is a buttocks specialist. Why you don't make a prophecy about this? I mean, if I am you, this is amazing prophecy. Listen, sometime we have to think carefully about the day of judgment, which Prophet Muhammad, he did warn us about. The buttocks prophecy. My followers, the hour will not come until the buttocks of the tribe of Daws, women, will do shake it, bake it. Listen to me. This is the last buttocks warning to you. Commercial break. If you have a problem with your buttocks and you cannot go in the bathroom, go to the link of Mimi Hijab. Take from the medicine, which is the black seed. You eat it and your belly will run before you, if not behind you. So, end of commercial break. So this is a prophecy. What the heck is that? Those people, because they are so desperate to make from this man Muhammad a prophet. So now he will go the buttocks prophecy. And some rain happened in Saudi Arabia. Now in Saudi Arabia they have flood. And then we go in the YouTube, peace be upon him, we find that the Saudi and the Emirati and the Bahraini and the Qatari, they are praying every year for water. Look, brother, this is 1 month ago, 17th of November 2022. Mecca khutbah, which means speech. Istisqa, praying for rain. Sheikh, Saudis. Where is the rivers? What rivers you are talking about? I mean, you are fooling who? My advice to you, focus on the grape. Just focus on the grape. You know, keep asking your wife to bring you grape so you can show the people that you have a control of your house. God knows what happened after the grape. Who is washing dishes? Oh, I forgot. Isn't it Ali Dawah is a Turkish? Guys, isn't it this guy Ali Dawah is a Turkish guy? I don't know, he's a Turkish, he's a Turkish, I think he's a Kurdish from Turkey, right? So he's not a Turkish really, he's a Kurdish. But do you know what Muhammad he said about the Turkish? According to Muhammad, the hour will not come until you fight the Turkish. Okay. And he described the Turkish. What says, you know? Yeah, the Turkish will be wearing, we will be wearing shoes made from hair. See, this is why I have Harry Potter in the title. Is that your prophet predicting that too? Your prophet, he never thought the Turkish would become Muslims. He said, avoid fighting the Turk. And Muhammad, he claimed that the Turk will not be Muslims even until the day of judgment. Allah apostle, his apostle. He said the hour will not be established until you fight with the Turk. Like my friend, the Turk is already Muslims. And Muhammad, he predicted that the one will conquer the Constantinople is the Muslim Arab in front of him. They fail. And then guess what happened? The one who conquered it was the Turkish. And Muhammad, he made even fun of their look. And Muhammad, he claimed that people go, or Gog and Magog, and the Muslim, they claim that Gog and Magog, they are Turkish. And the Turkish we have now is one of 22 tribes was out of the dam of Gog and Magog, which is built by Alexander the Great. And this is the drama we saw from Yasser Kadhi speaking about the Gog of Magog. He says, if you want to believe really that there is a dam and he built a dam, this you don't believe? Well, for me, I cannot take it. He washed his hands from such a belief. While the Quran is so clear that Allah said that the people of Gog and Magog, they are restrained behind a dam. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me to discuss the prophecy of Muhammad to be true or not? Do we have anyone? I don't have too much time today because I want to rest my throat. Yesterday I spoke for 8 hours, but because one of you yesterday he asked me for this, and I promise him I will make a video, so I can. So we will stay like maybe you know, a little bit of time. All right. Do we have any Muslim? Okay. You know, the Muslim, they say to me false prophecy in the Bible. He don't want to tell me about his prophet now. They want to talk about my Bible. Let us call this guy just for fun. They love to change the topic because they cannot take it. Hello? Hey, who is Abdul? Are you? You are the Abdul. Aren't you Abdullah?
No, Abdul, because your own scripture calls you Abdul in Roman in chapter 6, verse 22. Your own Bible actually calls you Abdul.
Okay, can you say the word for me in the language, in the Hebrew?
No, yeah, your English, this is your own English version of the Bible.
Okay, what it says? It says Abdul in English?
Let me finish. I know Christian will say this is a false translation, whatever. This is a Christian translation from the Christian website. It says the true followers of Jesus will become slaves, abduls. So the true followers of Jesus are what? Are abduls. This is your own Bible.
Yeah, well, you know, just to let you know, I mean, when we say slave, that means somebody will slave me, somebody will capture me, and I can be a servant. Jesus, he said, you cannot be a master unless you are a servant, but not a slave. So you are a liar again. But your God, he called you Abdul. Listen, isn't it your God in the Quran? He says, I created not human and genie except to be worshiping me.
Finish. According to the Roman in chapter 6.
You cannot explain to me Roman as you wish. You see, when we explain your book, we go and open. Okay, let us do this. I have a challenge for you. Hold on. Okay, listen. We can open interpretation for the Bible, and we open interpretation for the Quran. So if you can prove your point from the interpretation of the Bible made by the Christians, then you are right. If I prove my point from the interpretation of the Muslims, then I am right. What do you think?
Okay, continue. Open it, Romans chapter 6, verse 22.
No, give me the interpretation. You give me. I will give you a chance to give me an interpretation of your choice to say we are slaves in the meaning of slavery, as you claim. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Just open the Bible.
First, no, you see, okay, so don't give me. I gave you the answer. So now either you accept or you get me busted and give me the interpretation, which is the opposite of what I said.
Okay, open the verse.
Okay. So now we prove that you're an idiot. Now I'm asking you, do you see what the title of the topic? You're a prophet. He predict that Saudi Arabia will be green, and Ali Dawah is saying that Saudi Arabia is getting green already, and there is rivers. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay,
and furthermore,
hold on. How you agree with that? How you agree with that? Yet you're the king of Saudi Arabia and the Muslims in Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Emirat. Just last month, they were praying, seeking Allah help for water. Why they are doing that if the country is going green and you do not need water?
Let me answer. Firstly, your own so-called first prophecy that you just presented, you misquoted it. I sent the refutation link in your Skype. You can check it out.
I don't open a link. If you answer me and tell me whatever you want to say in that link. Go ahead. But answer me first. Why the Muslims are praying to Allah, asking for rain, if already you said you agree that Saudi Arabia have rivers now? Can you name the one river?
Firstly, there is Zamzam water in Arabia. You know
what?
Zamzam water.
What?
Zamzam. You know
Zamzam is a river. And Zamzam is making Arabia green. So listen. I have no time for stupidity. Either you give me an answer of a man. Zamzam isn't from the time of your prophet, you idiot. And Zamzam, even this guy Osama Abdullah, he says they are putting fake water in Zamzam, and this is not a true water of Zamzam no more, because they cannot afford to have like 1 million people coming to drink from Zamzam. So don't be stupid. People, they can get you busted. And not only that, according to the BBC, Zamzam water have arsenic, which means it's a poisoned water. It's not good for drinking. It can kill you. Each time you drink 1 cup is the same as smoking 1 box of cigarette. So I'm asking you now, as long you are saying, as long you are confirming, shut up, as long you are confirming and you believe, yes, that Saudi Arabia is going green, and your prophet predict that rivers will be there. So give me a name of a river is exist, little river. Huh?
He didn't say it's already there. He's saying the future.
He said what, in the future? No, but Ali Dawah is saying no. You see, this is not the future no more. when you Muslim, you make a video saying, yes, it's happening, this is not the future, so you are a liar. This is what the video is about. This is what the video is about. The video doesn't say in the future. The video is saying amazing prophecy happening. Saudi Arabia is getting green, and this is it's happening. And there is tons of video made by the Muslims saying Saudi Arabia is getting green. But as you see here, the Muslims are praying for water. You have shortage of water, and this is just a prayer in the heart of Mecca, in the Kaaba, November 17, 2022.
Okay, let me answer. The example is not a poison water because it didn't provide any.
Don't speak fast so I can understand you. I don't understand your accent. Don't speak fast so I can understand you.
Okay, you just make a claim that Zamzam water is poison, but you didn't prove it.
All right. If I prove it, what you will do? What? Okay. What? Hold on. So you are asking me that to prove it. Is that okay? So if I show you in the screen the reference, you accept?
You made a claim. Let me respond to that claim.
No, no, don't. No, you're asking me to prove it. Okay, hold on. So let us prove it. Zamzam. Zam water has arsenic. I'm just searching Google, you know. Here we go. And this is the proof. You said to me, prove it.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay. Look with me in the screen. Look with me in the screen. Here we go.
Are you posting it?
This is a government website. This is not. This is not my website. Are you there? What happened to this guy? And if we go, I don't know what happened to him, you know. You will find tons of websites contaminated Zamzam holy water from Mecca sold in UK. And then the Muslim, they complain, and BBC, they took it down, you know, because they start making death a threat. Do you see it? And the Muslim, they say this is a lie. No, you know, but this is a study made by, you know, they go and they get the water from Zamzam, and they made a study about it in laboratory, and they found that drinking water of Zamzam is being sold illegally. You know, the Muslim, they go to Saudi Arabia because, you know, everything is business. So those people, they go to Saudi Arabia, they put bottles of water with them, and they come, like they sell each one of them for a lot of money because they think that they will be healed from diseases. What happened to this potato? Okay, take care. This is your holy water. This is your holy water. It make you sick, it make you die. And this is a little tiny spring. Is even Mecca green? Can you make a green Mecca from the little tiny water of Zamzam? I mean, you Muslims are really dumb. And your answer is so stupid. And you hang up because, you know, you are ashamed of yourself. You know, they are a slave in the Bible says you are a slave. In the Bible says you are a slave. You are Abdul, not me. And Abdul, by the way, does not mean a slave. No, 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 no. Abdul mean a black slave. This is how racist your God is. So when in the religion of Islam, when somebody wanna put himself so down, he don't call himself slave. No. He made himself equal to a black person in the front of Allah, which means he is so down. This is how racist your cult is. Abd has a meaning. I don't want to use the word in English, but it is the N word. But anyway, the Muslims, they try to change the topic, but they fail. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? Anyone? We will give you some drink from Zamzam if you want. So this idiot, he said that Zamzam, we have a river, it's called Zamzam. Zamzam is a river. Can you tell me where it starts, where it ends? And you know, they speak so fast, those guys from Africa, so I can't understand what they are saying. So even if we try to respond to them, you don't know what they are saying. Like what he's saying, I have no idea. Open Roman, it says you are a slave. My friend, the Bible says we are children of God. Even your stupid Quran say that the Christian, they believe that they are the children of God. So the stupid Muhammad, he supposedly tried to refute the Christians in his time and the Jews. So he said that the Christians and the Jews, they say we are the children of Allah. By the way, we are not. We are not children of the devil. And we have nothing to do with Allah. But this is Muhammad language. He is stupid, as usual. So the Qurans confirm that the Christians don't believe that they are slaves. They believe they are children of God, not a slave of God. Chapter 5, verse number 18. So even your stupid Quran getting you busted. And Abdullah is a statement and a phrase and word used for the mushrik people of Quraysh. To the point, even Muhammad's father, his name is Abdullah. So how he will go to hell if his name is Abdullah? Because simply he's worshiping a pagan god. Remember, Muhammad's father, who is a pagan, his name, the slave of Allah, his name is Abdullah. But if you ask the Muslims where is Muhammad's father is, he will say, Muhammad himself, he says, my father and your father are in hellfire. My father and your father are in hellfire, Muhammad said. And what is the name of Muhammad's father? Abdullah. So who are they, the pagans? Those who believe in Allah. Allah is a pagan god, exists before Muhammad, and the Arab, who they are pagans, they believe and worship Allah. All of them, they are slaves of Allah, Abidullah. And Muhammad is just, he took the previous god, pagan moon god, and he took it and he worship it. You know, Muhammad, in the beginning, he tried his best to convince the Christian and the Jews to believe in him. But when he noticed they will not, so he started taking their stories. So he added to the Quran Isa and Maryam and Aaron and Moses. But he found that there is no benefit from this. They will not believe in him. To the point, Muhammad, he says that if only 10 Jews, believe in him, the rest of the Jews, they will believe. The Muslim, they add, as you see, if only 10 of the chief, that's false. It says, عشرة من اليهود لو آمن بي عشرة من اليهود لآمن باليهود. So he failed even to convince 10 people. 10, just 10. So what Muhammad did when he failed miserably to convince the Jews, because the Jews keep saying to him, if you are coming from our God told us you have to make a sign. You give sacrifice, and then God will send a fire from the sky, and we will see it, and that is going to consume the sacrifice. What Muhammad did, he told them, okay, before me, brother and sister, there is a prophet did that to you, but you don't believe them anyway. Who? Name one. Which prophet he gave sacrifice, and God, he sent the fire from the sky to consume it? Don't believe in him. Abraham? This is Muhammad, and this is why the Muhammadan, they make lies speaking about him being a prophet. And the funny is, the prophecy of the prophet is not in the Quran, it's in the Hadith. Is that telling you something? Shouldn't this, if it is a prophecy from God, shouldn't be in the Quran? I want you to take this note because this is very important. Because a prophecy of God, which one is important? The Quran telling me that Sulaiman, he spoke to the ant, and the ant, she was horny, and she was afraid that her friends, the virgin ants, they would get horny when they see the beauty of Sulaiman. Or to mention to us the prophecies of the prophet. How come those prophecies, none of them is in the Quran? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? A prophecy is coming from God. Why it is not in the Quran? Which one is more important, the Jews they say it, or a prophecy from Allah? Are we listening? Do you understand why I'm saying this is stupid? Which one is more important, that you can eat in your house as Muhammad he said in the Quran, or to tell me prophecy coming from Allah? Why Muhammad failed to give us the prophecy of his God? Why it's in the hadith, and the hadith written 300 years after Muhammad? If this is a prophecy really coming from Allah, well, all those should be in the Quran, because this is his job. The Quran supposedly, and Muhammad he came to be what? To be a prophet. So how in the world that the prophecy is not in the most important book of the Muhammadan? So how we can find where the prophecy is? We have to search in Google, and there's a million books and everybody writing this and that, and then the Muslim will read it for them. They says, I don't accept Ibn Kathir, I don't accept At-Tabari. Oh, don't show me the bullshit of Aisha, like the Moroccan guy yesterday he said to me. Right? Do you see how stupid this religion is? If Muhammad really truly is a prophet of God, and he is receiving a prophecy, all his prophecies should be in the holy book, not in a Mickey Mouse book. So when this idiot Ali Dawah, he say what he say, we should ask him why this is not in the Quran. Is that because the goat ate it? If this is a prophecy coming from God, then God told him Quran. How Muhammad received the prophecy? Isn't it the Muslim they say he received Quran? So what, this one was a conversation with Allah drinking coffee? The only prophecy I like, as I said, is about the women shaking their ass, which makes sense. And not only that, I mean, it's nice. And Muhammad, he prophesied too that everyone is born as a Muslim. And yes, my mother, she told me that when I was a baby, I was making poo-poo all over the place. And that is the only proof of this statement. Everyone is born as a Muslim. But just to show you how stupid this statement is, based in Muhammad prophecy, because this is unseen, we don't know how we know how if a baby is born as a Muslim or not. Muhammad is saying this is prophecy too. So, but based in Muhammad's statement, guess what Muhammad did? Muhammad, he gave himself a screwdriver again in his bum. Why? Because Muhammad himself, according to this hadith, he is born as a Muslim, correct? Because every baby is born as a Muslim. Then his parents will make him change his religion, correct? Okay, what is the religion of Muhammad's parents? Pagans. So what was the religion of Muhammad? Pagans. Are we following together? The proof in front of you. Muhammad and his family and all of them, they are a bunch of pagans. Everyone is born as a Muslim, and then his family will change his religion. What is the family of Muhammad religion? Pagans, all of them. Even his uncle, the one he grew in his house, Muhammad, he asked him, please, uncle, before you die, say Shahada. His uncle, he looked at him, he said, you cannot fool me, man. He refused, even he's dying, he refused to say Shahada, his uncle, because the uncle of Muhammad, who Muhammad grew in his house, he knew his nephew more than anyone else. He knew him that he's a fraud. Do we have any Muhammadan? So all the miracles of Muhammad, the prophecies of Muhammad, you will find it in the hadith. And that is telling us one of two things. Either those used to be in the Quran and then the goat ate it, or this was never exist. Because why it is not in the Quran when the whole message of the Quran is about prophesying for God? And even Muhammad, he said that all those things in the hadith should be erased, which mean all those prophecies will be lost if we obey Muhammad. Muhammad, he said, and we are reading from the same book Ali Dawah, peace be upon her, she was reading, so she cannot deny this book. Don't take from me anything, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface that and narrate from me, for there is no harm in it. You can talk about me, no problem, but don't write it down. The only thing you write down is the Quran. And this hadith actually is showing us the stupidity and the low IQ of the followers of Muhammad. Why? The guy, he just told them, don't write down what I say. So they wrote down, the Prophet said, don't write down what I say. I mean, you idiot, your Prophet, he just said, don't write down what I say. Then what do? You write exact the same sentence. It says, don't write down what I say. Huh? He just told you don't write down. I mean, what are you suffering from mental illness? He just said, don't write down what I say. And what do? The Prophet said, brothers and sisters, my name is Ali Dawah and this is my wife. She always have a grape in her hand. The Prophet said, don't write anything I say. And now let me say to you and read for you what I wrote about the Prophet. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? The prophet of Botox, peace be upon him. And exactly the truth. We are so grateful that the Muslim did not listen to Muhammad, and they are so stupid to the point they wrote everything. This is why now we have more comedy and exposure of Muhammad. Muhammad obviously is a mentally ill person. Muhammad in the Quran, he said that nobody can go to the space except Prophet of Allah. And if the genie, he tried to go to the space, Allah will shoot him in his ass. Pure science. Flying carpet. Yesterday we spent 2 hours talking to Abdul, asking them, do Allah sit on the chair or he fly on the chair? They refused to answer it. They says, this is what? What? They don't dare to answer. And then yesterday I posted in the comment, I don't know if you guys saw it, not only Allah will sit on the throne of his throne, even Muhammad himself, he will sit in the throne. Even Muhammad himself will sit with Allah on the throne. So because the reason those Muslims are afraid to say, maybe you guys you don't have the history of the background. A group of Muslims, they start speaking about things which is not accepted by the Muslims, like the Quran is created, Allah he sit on the chair, So those cave time people, you know, terrorists, they could not accept anyone to differ from them. So what they did, the caliphate, he brought the big guy of those group, and the day of Eid, he was tied up in the mosque, and he said, today is going to day Adha, sacrifice, and this is will be my sacrifice to Allah. And he chopped the head of the man. And since then, nobody dare to say how Allah he said, how the Quran is created. Do you know that the Muhammadan, they don't dare to say Quran is created? If you say the Quran is created, they will kill you, because that means you are an apostate. And now, because of this stupid religion, when they say the Quran is not created, so now we have two divine, because Allah not created, the Quran not created. So where is the Quran coming from? And as long the Quran is not created, is always exist, that means the Quran is eternal and is divine. And actually, even Muhammad, he says the Quran will come in the shape of a man. He will come in the day of judgment like a zombie, like a pale man. So when a Muhammadan, he tried to make videos to make you amazed with their prophet, my friend, this man is mentally ill. Literally. Muhammad, he believed that before the day of judgment, the people of Gog and Magog, they will attack Mecca, and then the people of Mecca, they will spend 7 years burning the wood of their arrows. Muhammad, he never heard of oil. So now Gog and Magog, they will attack Mecca using arrows made of wood. That is the prophet of God. He never heard of Tomahawk and Scud missiles and all the crazy stuff people have now. Arrows, we know we will throw arrows. In order for this prophecy to happen, have to happen, you know, in the time of arrows. And until now, we cannot find Gog and Magog. Where is Gog and Magog? Any Muslim can tell me where is Gog and Magog? Allah, he put him behind a dam. He ordered his prophet Alexander the Great, which is very weird. Even that anyone is Muslim, they love celebrity. Any famous person, the Muslim, they insert him in their book. If Muhammad, he heard about Andrew Tate, he will make a chapter, it's called the Tits chapter. The Muslim will use the bows, arrows, and shield of Gog and Magog as firewood for 7 years. Sahih. They will do what, my friend? So in the day of, before the day of judgment, Gog and Magog, and they will attack you with arrows, and they have shield made of wood. Are you sure? You never heard of you know, the bulletproof vest? So it's a firewood now, and they will use it for firewood 7 years. Look how many, man. Look at this. Look how many. They will throw arrow at you. This is in Chinese, by the way, because this is how the Chinese, they throw arrows. I watch a lot of Chinese movies. You know, I'm just trying to learn how to fly. You know, I like it when, like, I saw a guy, he got a broom, you know, and he did beat like 30 people with one broom. This is how the Muslims are. They claim that they are powerful, victory, and Jerusalem is there. And the Jews are beating them with the broom. Do we have any Muhammadan? He don't want to call me, speak so fast so I can understand what he's saying. The second a Muslim, he called me because he's so much intimidated. He will speak in the speed of lighting. And now, like, what the heck he said? And how I'm going to answer him now? I have no idea what he's saying. You know? And I notice this is the case for 99% of those who call me from the Muhammadan, and specifically mostly is from Africa, from Nigeria, or I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah, obviously Muhammad is copying from other books, as we know. Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything before we transfer you to the Romanian court? Anyone? I just saw an audio of Andrew Tate. He was saying to the women, I mean, look how stupid this guy, he was saying to her in audio. So now they have a clear evidence from his voice, confessed that he raped the women. He says, I love that you hate it. I love to rape you. And I am the most smart man in the planet. You stupid, you are the most smart. You just gave her a message saying you rape her? I mean, can you believe it? He is the most smart man in the planet. He just gave the women proof that he did rape her, and now the message is all over the internet. And the Muhammadan are so proud of him. إن الطيور على أشكالها تقع. The birds, they what? They like their feathers, the same kind of their feather, something like that in English. Andrew Tate will go to jail. I don't know, my friend. This guy is very rich. I think he will bribe. He will get out. He will get out. Just wait. Even if he rape 100 women, unless you find a judge he is decent, he will not accept a bribe. But this is Romania. People are poor, and $1,000 make a difference. So imagine this guy. He have more than $300 million. So he will be willing to give $290 just to get out. And for $290 million or euro, you can make all of Romania vote for you to get him out of jail. We will see. Even in USA, if you are so rich, you get away from your crimes. Unless you have like overwhelming evidence, like have to be so strong. If they can find a way, they will get you out. Money, my friend, money is the devil tool. All right. No Muslim can get him out. There is no Muslim. That's not what Muslim cannot do anything. The Muslim cannot get their own mujahideen from jail. We have 60,000 ISIS in jail. 60,000, not 6,000. 60. You said Allah is okay, hold on. My friend Yam Muzika, are you a Muslim? Why you don't call me and I will prove it to you? What do you think? Why you don't call me? It will take you just 1 minute. Call me, say to me, prove that Allah is Shaitan, and I will prove it to you. Actually, if you don't believe me, Allah is Shaitan, a Muslim, he just posted a comment in the previous video. He says, Allah, he will increase their sickness in their heart. That is Shaitan. Jesus said, I came for the sick, not for the healthy, which means he come to save us. If a human being are not sick, which means they are not sinners, there's no need for God to send his prophet. So all the prophets, Musa's, etc., because a human being is sick, so they can help us with the message. So when you say that Allah will increase the sickness in the heart of people, that means Allah himself is sick and he is a disease and he is Satan. But the easiest way to prove that Allah is Satan is what Allah himself, he said about himself. He said, are you going to guide the one who I misguide, the one I deceived? Read with me. Allah, he said to Muhammad, are you going to guide the one who I misguide? So who is the one who misguide us? Allah. So what shaitan do for living? Nothing. Look at this. All of those verses. Huh? Who will Allah? Allah, he misguide as he will, and he guide as he will. As simple as that. Chapter 6 verse 125 says, the one who Allah wished to guide to Islam, he opened his breast, and whoever he want to send astray, he make his chest close. Which, by the way, scientifically even false, because when you go up in the sky, your chest is not tied up on you. You will have a hard breathing, yes, like if you are climbing a mountain, but in fact your chest increase as size expand because you have less pressure. So this is a stupid statement, but we know what he meant, that when you go up, you climb a mountain, you know, you don't feel comfortable with breathing. But the verse confirm that Allah, he decide to guide some people and to misguide some people, which mean if you are a sinner, Allah, he did misguide you. He is Satan. In fact, Muhammad, he said, if you don't commit sin and ask Allah for forgiveness, Allah will destroy you, and he will replace you with people who commit sin and ask Allah for forgiveness. Is that correct? And then you ask yourself, who is the one who wants us to commit sin? Any Muslim can answer? Who is the one who wants us to commit sin? Why Allah will destroy us if we commit sin? This is against the Bible teaching, this is against Jesus teaching, this is against all prophet teaching. So if you commit sin, you will live and survive. If you don't, Allah will destroy you. There is only one solution for this. Muhammad is Satan, and his God is not Satan. He does not exist. Muhammad himself is Satan. Muhammad is telling us that you should sin. All what you need to do, sin and ask for forgiveness so you can live. Sin, just sin. Sin as much as you want. But we know that this is against what the Bible teach, that because the people of Noah, they were committing sin, God destroyed them. Is that correct, guys? Here is the opposite. Here, if you don't commit sin, he will destroy you. So give me the reason to be destroyed. Any Muslim, I challenge you to give me a reason to destroy those people who did not commit sin. So isn't it obvious that Muhammad is Satan? Where is the guy who asked me to prove it? It's obvious, because those are the last one, you should destroy them. I mean, what they did? They did nothing. They are obeying Allah, and they are not committing sin. So why, if they don't commit sin, he will destroy them? And look at the Muslims now. All of them, they are mute and silence. And as you see, you cannot say to me this is weak. This is from the same book our sister Ali Dawah, she quoted from. So don't tell me this is a Sahih Muslim is not authentic. See, our sister Ali Dawah, she was quoting the same book. Here we go. This is Lili Dawah. It says Sahih Muslim. This is Lili, peace be upon her. And this is Sahih Muslim. So what is the condition so Allah will let you live? is to sin. Allah don't like good people. Allah is encouraging people to be filthy. So now we go, we kill, we rape, we steal, we lie, and then we ask Allah for forgiveness. Anyone here from the tribe of Lily Dawah, peace be upon her? And Mimi Hijabi, the strip boy, part-time strip boy? You know, I was surprised that Mimi Hijab did not go in front of the Chinese embassy to strip again after all the Muslim kings, they come to kiss the ass of the Chinese president. I mean, look at those liars. He's a president in Egypt. He was hugging and kissing the Chinese president. And Mimi Hijab did not strip. Do we have any Muhammadan here? I don't know. I have a feeling that Mimi Hijab, he get jealous from me because you know, he got my resume. It says that Christian Prince, he used to work in a Muslim striptease club for blind women. So he said, oh, Christian Prince, he did beat me in that field. He was stripping for blind women. Yeah, because this is the only job they gave me. You know, they said, okay, well, you know, I mean, you look so bad. So what is your skills? I said, I have no skills. Said, like what? I said, nothing. Do you know how to drive? I drive people crazy. They said, perfect. You go in the stage. Those are blind women club, and they are Muslims. All right. We will tell them there's somebody in the stage stripping. Don't take off your clothes. Don't, because they don't see anything. I said, okay. And yeah, and they pay me like $10 an hour. Brother. True story, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, actually, and all the women, they said like, wow, like they were amazed about, you know, it was like, wow, you know, yeah. So, do we have anybody from the Lily Wow prophecy religion want to say anything? Prophet Muhammad have a prophecy? Are you sure? I mean, are you sure? If you are sure, why you don't call me? Anyone? Okay, any half one? You know, when I come here and I beg Muslims to call me, I feel like a homeless begging for a sandwich. Like, please, any Muslim? Come in, please. You know? No, honestly, I mean, those Abdul, they can be perfect to strip for blind women, but they are stripping for blind Muslims, and they are taking their money. And those Muslims, like, didn't any one of you say to this stupid idiot, what are you talking about, man? Where is the rivers in Saudi Arabia? To show me a video of a flood. That is the rivers. Those are actually, they call them disasters. Those are not something good. Flash flood is not good. So this is stupid idiot, he saw in the news that there is a flash flood in Mecca and in Jeddah. Okay, let us make a news about it. Alhamdulillah, prophecy. But this is not good. Those things, they are called disaster. This is not a blessing from Allah. And they are not going to make rivers. This is just a dirty water. Rivers. Here we go. Your town is covered by poo-poo, and the Muslim, they are saying we have rivers now. And then in a day or two, all this water will go, and you are thirsty still. Nothing happened. But I love it when the Kaaba is flooded too. It must be blessing from Allah. You know, If you remember 2 years ago, the Kaaba was flooded by cockroaches, or I don't know, insect, I forgot the name. And they got like 500 employee from India or Bangladesh. Look, brother, the blessing of Allah. Look at this. You are now, brother, in Mecca. Sarsurul Layl, the cockroach. All of those in Mecca, brother. Those are in the Kaaba, around the Kaaba, the walls of the Kaaba, the roof of the Kaaba, the floor of the Kaaba, all over. Look at the cockroaches. Praise be to Allah. Spray it, brother, spray it. Look at this video. بعد انكشاف الكعبة ودخول صراصير الليل. After uncovering the Kaaba and the cockroaches get inside the Kaaba. And now we are spraying. Why you are spraying around the Kaaba? Just let Allah, you know, Allah will kill the cockroaches. It's like Andrew Tate. He says he pressed Allah. So why you have a lawyers? And he took the Quran with him to the court. So why you are hiring a lawyer? You have the Quran, you have Allah, and you the lawyer? What's wrong with you? Brother, what a scam. Yeah, but anyway, those are not normal cockroaches. Those are like, they shave their hair, because you can't go to the Kaaba and, you know, you have to wear certain clothes. So, you know, those are like clean cockroaches from good families. You know, I heard that they are from the tribe of Sukumuku in, you know, Boko Haram. Yeah. So they are like, you know, they are from good family. And one of those cockroaches, you have 3 million followers in TikTok. So like what happened, that they send messages to each other in TikTok, and like whiz, you know, they speak their own languages, the same as the ant in the story of Solomon, you know, like they are talking now, see? Yeah, but Sulaiman can understand. We can understand, except if you are me too. Like I told you, I speak the language of the birds, you know. And but cockroaches, I did not take a class about it, but I'm planning, you know, because I get a lot of cockroaches my way. You know the thing. Yeah. So do we have any Muhammadan here? He agree with Lily Dawah? Peace be upon her. Have you any dignity to say to him, shame on you, man? What are you talking about? Saudi Arabia is suffering badly from a drought. The people there, they are praying for Allah to send rain. They are struggling. And this is just a few weeks ago. Last month. November 17, 2022, Mecca, Khutbat Istisqa Sheikh Saudi. This is from the Kaaba. A speech praying to Allah to give us water. And they do that all the time. Look, this is one. Here we go. And this one last year. And this one the year before, 1 month ago. And this one, all of those is praying for, all of those, they are praying for what? Praying for rain, brother. And yet Lily Dawah is, you know, she is claiming that, you know, alhamdulillah, Saudi Arabia is going green, and the prophecy of Prophet Muhammad is coming through. Any Muhammadan? Mayday, before we finish for today. Looks like we are out of customers today. I'm not going to stay longer. Guys, I don't want to ask you to feel free to download my videos. And just to warn you, those who don't download my videos, I don't want to tell you what happened to them. This is a true story, by the way. there's like 10 million people. They did not download my video. Do you know what happened? A year after, they found themselves 10 million and 200,000, which means their wives, they have babies. So you don't download my babies, my videos, you will get babies, and that, you know, that's a lot of money. You will spend a lot of money, diapers, and so don't make me curse you. Okay, like look what happened in Saudi Arabia. They pray for me to give them rain. I gave them a flood, you know, and then the Muslim, they claim there's a river. And look like the river of the Babylon is in Saudi Arabia now. I heard that Amazon River, which is coming from Congo, you know, like the Amazon River, like go through the Congo, Kenya, Tanzania, and you know, go. And that's what I saw in the Hadith. And the Nile River is coming from under the throne of Allah. Yeah, you see, Muhammad, you know everything. I learned all my geography from Prophet of Allah. Look, Euphrates and the Nile River, they are coming from the 7 galaxy. Yes, brother. Sihan wa Jihan wal Furat, those are 3 rivers are exist in the north of Syria, south of Turkey. And the Nile River, it's very famous. You do not need me to tell you where it's coming from. So the smart Muhammad claimed that when he went to the 7th heaven, he saw those rivers coming, and those are the one coming to this earth. Hey Muhammadan, are you sure Muhammad he went to the 7th heaven or he went to Ethiopia? Sihan wa Jihan, and Euphrates and Nile all among the rivers of paradise. I was raised to the lotus tree. Look, I love it, you know. I love to be raised to the lotus tree. You feel like a monkey, finally. You feel like 7 years old climbing trees. And I saw 4 rivers. I mean, you cannot see the rivers without climbing the... Okay. 2 which were coming and 2 which going in. Like, what the heck? There's 2 getting in and 2 getting out. Maybe they are the same 2. How you know those are 2 rivers, the different river? I mean, just think with me. How we know now that they are different river? If they are coming in and then coming out, maybe they are the same ones. But Muhammad is smart. Even he knew their names. Look, he knew their names. He knew the Nile River. He knew Euphrates. It's unbelievable, man. And okay, 2 going in, coming out, and 2 going in. Those which were coming out were the Nile and Euphrates. Euphrates, Euphrates. I saw you, Euphrates. You are drying, you are sinking, you are singing, I will tease. Prophet Muhammad, he have a prophecy who can make such a, who can tell such an unseen. This is in 7 galaxy. Remember, the 7th heaven is behind the stars, behind the mountains, the stars, the sky, the, you know, the watermelon, you know, all those things, you know. And then Muhammad, he found the Nile River and Euphrates there. Yeah, he's copying, but he, you know, he fabricating now, because the Nile River and Euphrates, they are not in the heaven in the sky. That's not true. Remember, this is where Allah he live. You know, in the Bible, the garden of Adam and Eve is in the earth, right? Muhammad, when he speak about heaven, so don't get confused. When Muhammad he speak about heaven, he is talking about something behind the 7 galaxies. There's 7 earth and 7 heavens. He's talking about the sky. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Where you can find that 8 hours video teaching? It just yesterday, click at the video before it. I mean, is it hard to find it? I mean, I have a video in the length of the Euphrates River and Nile River together, 8 hours, and you are having difficulty to find it. Just to click on my channel, you will find it yesterday. I mean, well, mission impossible. He cannot find it. Do we have any Muhammadan? You don't believe any hadith da'if or sahih? Who care if you believe or not? You're a potato. You don't believe. Supposedly, this guy, he think he's going to a restaurant and he choosing the menu whatever he like. Like, I don't accept this hadith. What are you talking about? I don't. If you are, that's mean you reject your prophet, because even the Quran is a hadith. Yeah, the Muhammadan, you know, they are so desperate. They think they save their ass from being exposed or spanking by saying, you know, I don't accept hadith. Okay, do you accept Quran? Call me. And now you will say, I don't accept Quran too. So what do you accept? I accept, you know the thing. Do you accept tafsir Joe Biden for the Quran, for the hadith? Anyone? All right, guys, look like we don't have many customers today. Yeah, today is Thursday. Muslims are writing homework. Maybe you do not know what Muslims they do on Thursday. This is the sexual night. When I was a student, I was very young. I'm still very young, you know. I mean, now I'm 17. But anyway, I was like younger. I was at that time like 21. So I was going to university, and then we have a driver with us, like it's a long distance. And then the guy, he was yawning. So we said to him, oh, you look tired. He said, yeah, yesterday I was writing my homework. I look at this guy. I mean, he is like 65 something, and he's talking about writing his homework. Huh. So I said, oh, so you go to school? He looked at me and said, what school, man? Homework, Thursday, homework. Me and the guy next to me, we are in the same age, in the same college. We did not get, I mean, homework, and he is like moving his eye because we have girls in the back in the car. He said, homework, you know, like your wife, you know. So, oh, okay, you know. So the Muslim, they do their homework every Thursday because a Friday is off. They do it once a week, you know, and they have to take medication to do it too. Yeah, and I was like saying, what homework, you know, what, this guy is doing homework in this age? Is going to school, really? Yeah, actually in Arabic he says, you know, عملنا الوظيفة, اكتبنا الوظيفة. You know, we wrote wazifa, which is like usually it's a homework. The teacher give it to you to do it at home, not in the class, you know. I'm still 16. No, I'm not 16. My mom is 16, you know. I'm now older. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. Yeah, but my mom is 16. So do we have any Muhammadan? Look like we are out of customers today. So guys, as you see, Saudi Arabia is being, there's a lot of rivers in Saudi Arabia now. And I'm going to buy a farm in Saudi Arabia, brother. Look how green Saudi Arabia. Prophet, he says, Saudi Arabia will be the country of rivers. Look how beautiful Saudi Arabia now. And not only that, he said, like, you will be so rich. Why? Because everything will go green. Everything is green. Oh, look, there's a fish. There's a fish. I just saw a fish. Not only the getting green, I see salmon. Yeah, I see salmon. Not prophet salmon. This is a fish. It's called salmon, you idiot. Yeah, look with me. There, I see it, you know. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, be sure to comment in CP video later, as Lisa, she said to you, and you know what it's mean when a Lisa, and she is a female, she say you make a comment. I mean, you don't want to make a woman upset, don't you? I'm telling you. So if a lady, she said to you, you make a comment, then you make a comment. Or you will end like Andro Tate in jail. I'm telling you. Don't mess with women. Don't ever mess with women. You think you are smart, you are dummy. You think you are a hero, you are a kickboxer, they kicked your ass. They made you shish kebab. And now you will lose fortunes and you will spend Allah knows how many years in jail because you are messing with women. I advise you, you can mess with lions, tigers, wolves, hyena, but with women, don't even think about it. Look what happened to Muhammad. Until now, the Muslims are confused who killed Muhammad. There's three suspicious: the Jewish women, or Aisha, or Hafsa. But doesn't matter which one, they are women. I'm telling you, don't mess with the women. You either end in jail or dead. I mean, they don't grow their nails for nothing. Just ask yourself, do you think those nails are for like this, like for just you know, like hello, I have long nails? Good luck with that, you know. Yeah. By the way, I'm not speaking against women or anything. No, like I'm just apologize if I offend any woman. You know, please, I want to live. I'm still young. I mean, okay, I take it back. I take it back. I take everything back. I will delete the video. Okay, just don't be upset. Don't worry about it. It was like I don't know if yeah, I don't mean it. Absolutely, I don't mean it. Yeah, yeah. Oh boy, I don't know why I'm sweating. I feel like I have a fever since I talk about women. Okay, you know, watch what happened to Andrew Tate, and I don't want to, unbelievable, you know. Guess, oh boy, you know, the guy not only stupid, the guy is bragging about his stupidity. He's not only filthy, he is bragging about how filthy he is, and he think he is smart because he say what he do. Is he still in jail? And my friend, people like this, they will live in jail forever, even when they are free. Because you see, it doesn't matter how much you try to fool yourself with shiny clothing, gold and silver and fancy cars. You know that you are filthy to the bones. You know that you are disgusting. You know that you are demonic. So those people, they never out of jail. When he was free, he was in jail already. There's nothing better than somebody sleep comfortable for little money he make, and he knew that he made it in the right way. And nothing is annoying and scary as you know that you are guilty. Because trust me, he knew. He knew how filthy he is. And he is bragging about it actually. You know, when somebody is a thief, when he sleep, if he hear the police car coming, he think it's coming to him. He see police walking by, he think they are looking for him. He think, you know, because you are always worried about what you did. But a person is decent. When he sleep good. When he eat, he have no worry. His food is his food. He did not steal from somebody. He did not rape. He did not rape somebody. He did not fool somebody. He did not scam somebody. His life is a peaceful life. Those who follow the devil for the sake of money, they will never enjoy their money. Even they are bragging about how much joy they have, taking pictures and videos, and look, and I have women with me. In fact, they are so scared. This is why this coward, he have 7 passports. Did you ask yourself why 7 passports? Because he is terrified. Terrified. The guy is keep buying citizenship because he didn't know where he will end. He knew what is coming. He knew how evil he is. Anna Maria saying you need to get married. Anna Maria, I think you need to get banned. What's your business? I mean, advise me something useful. You need to get married, Christian Prince. I'm laughing now. Why you are just saying that to me? What I did to you? Tell you, you know, those. You need to get married. Oh boy. I mean, it's like somebody cursing you. You know what I mean? Like what I did to them. Why they hate me? What the heck? Anyway. Can you educate us about Muhammad and Allah concert Every Friday in Jannah. No, I cannot talk about it because tomorrow is a Friday and I have to get ready for the concert in the Jannah. We have a party, the bar party. Allah, He make a party every Friday, and all the Muslims are invited, and everybody have a chair. And what is making me dizzy? Imagine there is like now let's say 2 billion. The true number maybe not even 600 million Muslims, and now you need to find your chair because your name is on the chair. Look how organized the Muslims are. I mean, look how organized, but they cannot get in the bus like everybody. Go to the Middle East and see how they get in the bus. Just let me show you. Hold on. Everybody have his name on the chair. Really? You want to tell me that the Muslim finally they are civil and they walk everybody in his term? Like you have a ticket, his number, huh? Yeah. So if you want to go, if you want to enjoy life really, and you want to know what will happen in the heaven of Allah, and who is going to be your neighbor, just to give you an idea, okay? It's just an idea, so you can have an idea. All right. So what you are going, who is going to be with you, how we are going to stand online, how we will enjoy our civil life. Yeah, I mean, it's this is a train. This is really a train. If I go to that station, I will not get in for the coming century. But in the same time, I think it's going to be fun to be in the second floor. Look how fancy it is. You have coffee in your hand. You have a YouTube camera, You have TikTok in your phone. And you can tell the air is so clean. You can tell. I mean, man, it's so nice. And the view, so beautiful, Yeah, so anyway, I mean, like, it's beautiful and I like it, and you know it. And if you don't know, by the way, everybody will help you there. You want to climb on the train? You will get the help. Society, they are so much helpful. All right? So, I mean, it's really beautiful. And look, like this bus here, this train here, this guy is sleeping, the other guy is cleaning his nose, and you are going between the trees. Look at this, look how beautiful it is. That's deep. Now I know why everybody want to immigrate to Muslim countries. Yeah, I think it's time for me to go before I get frustrated. I mean, English is funny. Frustrated. Frustrated. In Arabic, fuss, which means fart. Trated, like trating fart. What the heck is that? You need to educate other persons because this world needs so many persons like you. Well, I'm doing my best. I said yesterday 8 hours. I cannot even. That's why I need to. If I keep talking like this, I will lose my throat, and my throat is expensive. I bought my voice from Amazon. Like you go to Amazon, it says buy your voice. You go there, you click, and you hear the voice you like. The same as Muhammad, he predicted. Like you see an image, you want to have sex with it, you get in it. This is the same. So I'm doing my best, but people don't do their nothing. We stay here for many hours every day. But I don't know if people appreciate it or not, if people deserve it or not. Anyway, as long as we don't have any Muslims, so I want to say, guys, thank you very much for being here. And we say thank you, Lili Dawah, for your amazing prophecy that the rivers of Amazon now they are floating in Saudi Arabia, and cucumber is everywhere in the street, and wealth is abundant, and dollars and euro, they are coming like rain and nobody take them. And obviously the prophecy of your false prophet is coming true. And now never complain about hot weather in Saudi. And by the way, if you go and search in YouTube, you will find that Muslims, they have videos about the Saudi Arabia going green from centuries. You know, they keep saying the same thing. It's coming green, but it's getting more dry and more dry and more dry. And every year, many people die because of the heat. This is the dead land. And they know, they show you in TV that they made a farm and they are digging in the ground and they are getting water from the ground. But this is all actually is hurting the country, not helping the country. Because the water you have in the ground, you should save it for drinking. It's not good for farming. Why? Because water for drinking is more important than farming. For a very simple reason. Now, with the money you have, you can buy the same food you want to grow in your farm, and it will cost you at least 4 to 5 times less if you buy it imported from going in your farm. So now, not only destroying the water in your farm, in your ground, you are spending your money in a stupid way. In Saudi Arabia, it's not like other countries. You grow trees and they will still, you will stay growing. No. Like, you know, here in the state, most places, you put a tree, you water it for the first few weeks, and then that's it. You don't water it again. In Saudi Arabia, if you don't water the tree forever, the tree will die. The tree will die. Even if you have a tree is 30 meters high. If you stop for a few days from watering it, the tree will die. This is what happened, as an example, in Kuwait, when Saddam Hussein, he invaded Kuwait. The Kuwaiti government, they spent billions of dollars to make Kuwait look green. In 3 days, everything went dry and dead. Nobody is watering. That's it. All the money invested, all the trees are dead, everything is green, is dead. It's a desert, my friend. You cannot find the nature. You cannot make it a green. If God want to make it a green, he can make it a green in a day, not in a century or 2 million years. All right. So I want to say, guys, thank you very much. There's nothing is called irrigation. What irrigation? You need water. The problem is not irrigation. The problem is the water. If you have water, you already do irrigation. But you don't have water. Guys, this is Saudi Arabia. Okay, let me show you. I was going to go, but you guys, you are making me excited, and I hate when I get excited. You know, last time I got excited when they told me that you know, you are fired from Islamic countries. Okay. If you go right now and click at the map, you see Google will give you a hint at what we are talking about. You know, you see in Google, in the map, the maps will show you if there is a green land or it is dead land. Look at this. All of this is a dead land. You see here, you go in Ethiopia, things is getting green. You go here in India, it's green. It's a green, it's green, it's green, it's green, it's green. Even in China, you go here we go, it's a desert. So those lands, all Middle East, with no exception, you might find like little greenery in some borders with other countries. Like as an example, here there's a green line in Syria and Lebanon, but this is a very short, like 100 maybe mile, and the rest is a desert. There's nothing. Same as Iraq. They used to have a river, but now the Turkish, they are taking stealing all the water, and they build a dam, and they are taking all the waters from the Euphrates River. But Saudi Arabia have 0 river. And when you have 0 fixed source of water, then there's no and nothing you can do except spending money to make water. And now this is what they are doing. They build, manufacturers to take the salty water and make it fresh water. But this is very costly. It's not cheap. This is why it costs at least between 2,000, at least 2,000 for a house. For sure, depend on how many people in the house. It might go to 4,000, 5,000, depend on how many members in the house you have. So at least 2,000 just for water a year. But this is can be enough for the whole year for gas too. So because it costs a lot of money to produce water from the ocean, hardly they have enough water for drinking. And now they are spending billions of dollars. So what the Saudi they are doing, they are selling oil and they are trying to transform the money from the oil into water. So those countries, they have no future. Actually, I predict that the future war is going to be about water. It's not going to be about oil. It's about fresh water for drinking. The only way that will not happen if technology becomes so cheap in order to transfer the salty water into fresh water. But I think if that happens, it's going to take long time to happen. It's not going to happen right away. But those countries are really, like now Iraq, are desperate. If you go right now and search for Iraq, you see what Muhammad, when he mentioned in this hadith, by the way, when he said the Arabian land, he meant Iraq too. He meant Jordan too. He meant Yemen too. He meant Oman too. All of them, they will go so green, but that's not happening. Iraq right now is dying from thirst because the evil Erdogan, he cut the water on them. If you search right now, I will search in Iraq. Iraq drought. Just go right now. This is like today news. What you will find? Scary news. Let me change the search engine, make it like maybe today. The past 20 hours. This is last 20 hours, 24 hours. So when those people, they talk about prophecy of Muhammad, it's, you know, it's stupid. Iraq, Syria, even Turkey is suffering from this. Is why the Turkish, they are cutting water from Iraq and Syria because simply they are needing water too. All the Middle East, Jordan are, you know, they cannot even flush their toilet seat. Jordanian, they are like, this country is cursed. They don't have oil, they don't have gas, they don't have greenery, they don't have anything. They don't have any minerals, and they don't have water. And now you cannot even flush your toilet seat. You cannot take a shower. So the government, they keep cutting the water from houses. So all the Middle East is dying. And then those potatoes, they say to you, prophecy of Prophet Muhammad is coming to be true, and everything is getting green. Liars, liars, as usual. Just some rain and some flood, from flash flood, they claim that this is a prophecy of Muhammad. Anyway, I hope you guys, you have a good time. I better finish it because this will be endless. I know you will drag me for more questions, and then you will keep me here until tomorrow. I know the plan. You cannot fool me. I'm learning wisdom from Lily Dawah. Peace be upon her. All right. Yeah. CP is waiting for the river to dry up in his biblical prophecy. No, I'm not waiting for that. If the Bible says something is going to happen, it's going to happen. But I'm just telling you fact, my friend. You're Muslim, you lie, you fabricate news, and you claim a prophecy when it is the opposite. You see, if Muhammad, he said something, and then it's happening, you know. I mean, who can deny that? Because it doesn't make you a prophet, even if you prophesy and it come to be true. And I will tell you why. Because there's many false prophets, they prophesy about things, you know. He throw 1,000 lie. and then 10 of them come to be true, but doesn't make him a prophet, because a prophet is a person who make prophecy and none of them came to be false. But if you say 1,000 prophecy and then 99.99 of them become false, then obviously one of them will make you false, two of them will make you false. But in the case of your prophet, everything he said is false. So I'm not looking for a prophecy to prove my Bible, my friend. I do not need to prove that. We have Jesus in your Quran, who is in control of nature, who make the blind see, who heal the leper, who can, why I need even prophecy to prove my Jesus? I do not need it. We have the God of miracles himself. Prophecy is nothing compared to someone, he make someone blind see. What prophecy? I can say now something and get good luck, and it happened. There is millions of people, they work as a fortune teller. Is that correct? And they get so rich from many people. Do you know why people believe in them? Very simple reason. Many things they say is true. But those guys, they throw 10 lies at you. One of them come to be true because in your mind, you believe that they knew. Oh, it happened. You forgot everything else they say did not happen, and now you're stuck with the one which it happened. They fool you. Fortune teller. Big business. In many countries, there is people, even they make decision about stocks, about marriage, about divorce, about investment. They go to who? They go to fortune teller. So Muhammad is nothing more than a fortune teller, and all his fortune is misfortune. And you Muslim, you failed to prove to me one of his fortune teller stories to be true. Go watch the video of Yasser Kadhi speaking about Gog and Magog and die laughing. How many of you watched the video of Yasser Kadhi about Gog and Magog? How many of you watch it? Watch it and die laughing. And the Muslim, they get so upset. Reacting, brothers and sisters, reacting to Yasser Kadhi, Gog and Magog. You are reacting? Is that the best you can? What about your dance too? Reacting, brothers and sisters. Zakir Naik says Yasser Kadhi view is totally wrong, brother. Like, what the heck? All what this guy say, that this is, if you believe really that the Quran saying that there is a wall built from copper and etc., just good luck with that. The Muslim, they went crazy because this is what the Quran is saying. So even your sheikhs are losing their faith. Your fortune teller Muhammad is misfortune for you. Brother and sister, Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog died 5,000 years ago. Dr. Yasser Kadhi confessed. Gog and Magog, they died 5,000 years ago, but Muhammad saying they will come in the future. What a stupid religion. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, what are you doing to me? I need to go, before Lily Dawah show up and then she brings some grape with her, and that will be dangerous. All right, thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again. I will try to come maybe at night tomorrow. I don't know, tonight, tomorrow. What I'm talking about. I will try to come tonight tomorrow. Yeah, tonight tomorrow. That sounds like Quran. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you can open Tafsir Yasser Kadhi, peace be upon him, The tafsir is called I know not anything you said, and Allah knows best, as you know. You know the thing. Thank you all. May the Lord bless you and see you soon again. Take care.